There is a reason why you're here. You're here because you got lured into buying small, crappy altcoins. This here is the performance of the smaller altcoins in the last year. No matter what you bought, no matter what kind of research you made, you're very likely down, especially if you've got multiple altcoins, if you spread your risk somehow. Here is why I don't like to get compared with other crypto YouTubers. Have a look at this. How to find the next 100x meme coin. Or over here, the best $1,000 crypto altcoin portfolio to buy now for 100x in 2025. The ultimate crypto tier list, again 100x performance. It's always the same kind of stories. And always there's this disclaimer here, right? That this is not financial advice, that it's all just an opinion. But it's not even just an opinion. There is conflict of interest. So the influencer might have bought the cryptocurrency, then afterwards promote this on the channel to push up the price. Or the influencer might have been paid directly by the team to make a promotion. I never take any money from any crypto project ever. But of course, that doesn't change the situation, right? It doesn't change that everything tends to go down over time. Now, why do the altcoins perform that badly? Doesn't it make sense to buy when things are low? Buy when there is blood in the streets and everything is now red. This is what all those other YouTubers are now saying. Just buy the altcoins, they are cheap, they will do now the 10 or 100x returns. But I disagree, and here's why. What we see over here is the market cap of the altcoins relative to the market cap of Bitcoin. And initially, there was a lot of excitement around the altcoins. The altcoins outperformed Bitcoin. But something changed at the beginning of 2022. Since the beginning of 2022, the altcoins underperformed, and that underperformance was almost 80%, 78% to be more precise. But again, wouldn't this chart suggest that maybe it makes sense to buy now, given that historically the altcoins are now cheap? It's important to understand why the altcoins are performing that poorly. It's two reasons. First of all, there's more and more altcoins that launch all the time, so there's increased competition. But secondly, there is massive token inflation. New tokens hit the market all the time. So you buy your 100 or 1000 tokens, you hope for the price to go up, but there's always constant selling by the early investors in the project, or by the team, or by the insiders, or by all those other influencers that get paid. Let me show you what I mean. This is the market cap of WorldCoin over time. It's actually not a bad development since the bottom over here to today, the market cap 10x. But then have a look at the price of WorldCoin. It's at an all-time low. Where does this come from? The answer is token inflation. The answer is that the team is cashing out, that early investors cash out, etc. And this is what hurts the retail investor. This is why the majority loses over time. This is why this is all going down. This is not just theory, right? The supply of WorldCoin in this example moved from 500,000 tokens all the way to 3.6 billion. So more than a 7x during the time span of only 2 years. It's really a bad idea trying to buy the bottom, trying to buy the dip, because the dip will keep dipping because of this. This is the linear token unlocks across all the tracked tokens on this website here, Tokenomist AI. We've got weekly linear unlocks of more than 300 million. If we don't see inflows into the altcoin market of at least 300 million every single week, we see the altcoins going down in price. On top of those linear unlocks, we've also got vesting unlocks. That fluctuates a bit more, but if we average this out, this is at least 600, maybe even 700 million per week. So really, the comparison of the altcoin market cap relative to the Bitcoin market cap, this almost 80% loss, is still showing the situation better than it actually is. Prices go down much more than market cap when the supply increases that much, when all of those insiders dump on the retail investor. So there's 600 to 700 million of selling pressure every single week in the altcoins. Bitcoin, for comparison, has a token inflation of 350 million. This doesn't seem to be that much of a difference, but it actually is, because Bitcoin is roughly 10 times larger in market cap than the altcoins. The market cap of Bitcoin relative to the market cap of others, so all of those smaller altcoins, it's 10 times larger, and yet it still has only half of the selling pressure through the mining. So relative to the market cap, the altcoins have a selling pressure from the insiders that's 20 times larger than for Bitcoin. That's why the altcoins will continue to underperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's simply this constant selling pressure. But here's the opportunity, because if your portfolio also underperformed in the last year, the solution is not to hope for better times. The solution is to take advantage of this market structure, of the constant underperformance that will continue. Now, the straightforward solution, the easy solution would be, let's just bet on falling prices. Right? Let's take a vehicle where we gain money when the price is going down. So this, for example, is Balancer. It's a Balancer price over time. It tends to go down long term as pretty much any other altcoin. The problem with betting on falling prices is the volatility. Sometimes we do see those kinds of rallies. This is a 150% rally. If we are betting on falling prices and then just temporarily the altcoin goes up by 150%, we've got a problem. Now, I've been in crypto for a while and I've even studied all of this. I've got a master's of science in financial analysis. And over there, I learned about correlation. So there's a lot of common price movements across asset classes. So a rally like this is very often caused by all of crypto going up. So again, this is the Balancer US dollar price, but this is Balancer relative to Ethereum. Just have a look at the difference in volatility. Balancer relative to Ethereum doesn't go up that much, right? It tends to trend down rather consistently. The overall market doesn't have any influence on this price anymore. And so now, how do we take advantage of this market structure? It's by flipping this chart around, this relative valuation. In this example, we are betting on Balancer going down, but at the same time, we also bet on Ethereum going up. So we cancel out the overall macro. We just make money because of all of that token inflation, because the insiders cash out. So in a way, we are now setting ourselves up in the same direction as the insiders. As the insiders and the team and the early investors, they cash out, they dump the price, we make money as well. We get this kind of return. This token inflation suddenly is a good thing. There's actually a way to get all of that money back. And it's not by hoping for better times. It's not by gambling on the next 100x coin. It's by making money the same way as all of those other winners do. Now, I do understand how it's hard to trust anybody in crypto. You probably bought one or two of those 100x altcoins that in the end just went down continuously. And so I was thinking, how can I make this as efficient as possible? That when you join the strategy, you have wins very, very early. So here's my offer to you. Once you join Premium, I will share this trade with you. This is my favorite relative valuation trade. It makes money constantly under very little volatility, and I do believe that this will continue for a while. The token inflation on this asset is very aggressive, and there are not a lot of periods where this actually did not go up. If you set up this position in your portfolio and you're holding it for 1 month, and you're setting the stop losses accordingly, and you don't touch it beyond that, you're just holding this for 1 month with some risk management in place, then I think you will make money, and I will even guarantee this. Here is how I guarantee this. If you are not in profit with this particular position that I will share with you after joining, if you're not making money with that position, then I will refund you your Premium membership. Then Premium will be completely free to you. Just share your wallet address, just share your screenshots, share when you entered, and then we have a look whether or not the position went up or down since then. Again, 1 month is the cutoff. And so here are the steps. Once you're in Premium, you watch 2 videos. The one on using perpetual futures on Hyperliquid to bet on relative valuations, that's half an hour. And the one on risk management with relative valuation bets, again, half an hour in length. Hyperliquid is a decentralized platform, so there's no KYC required. It does block IPs from the US though. So if you're in the US, you have to use a VPN in order to access the platform. So after watching those 2 videos, you scroll down over here. And in case you don't own one yet, you buy a hardware wallet. Please, please use a hardware wallet. We want to take smart risks in crypto. We don't want to take dumb risks. A dumb risk is not owning a hardware wallet. You can just take the cheapest of the bunch. So that's a Nano Ledger S Plus. I have it as well. It works flawlessly on desktop. If you want to trade with phones as well, you need the Nano X. So again, you're watching video number 1, you're watching video number 2. You ensure you've got a hardware wallet, and then you sign up for the trading platform, which of course is for free when you're signing up, you're getting a 4% trading fee discount when you use that affiliate link on the website. After that, you again go to the website and you click on Telegram channels. And then you enter those premium Telegram channels. Once you've done this, I will get a notification. So I know you joined Telegram, you've entered all of those different groups, and then I will send you a message. The message will look like this. It will be a 1-minute welcome video. You get exclusive access to a moderated support chat as well. But make sure that whatever video you receive is from this Telegram account over here, because there are a lot of scammers out there as well that impersonate me. So really make sure you are only communicating with Gerhard1986. There's no other Telegram account that I'm using. In this chat, I will then share the trade. So this one over here, right? My favorite trade. This might change over time after recording of this video, but I do believe that this trade will stay profitable for a few months since recording here. This is now July of 2025. Now, everything that I've just shared is just the beginning. This is just the first step to give you your first profitable trade, that you know that you're now at the right side of crypto, that you don't get dumped on anymore by having 100x returns. So you're making your first gains with that trade, and you're getting your money back for premium, of course, as well. But what I really hope is that long term, you dive deeper into all of this. There are so many tutorial videos on the website. And of course, I share my own trades as well. And of course, there's also a community where we discuss trades. I hope that one day you will be at a position where you find profitable trades yourselves, right? This is an example of a member who shared some trades today, right? Plus 300% over here, plus 100. You see the numbers. We analyze unlock schedules. We share trading opportunities. And in the end, it shouldn't just be about me, because this is the real opportunity with a community like this, right? We can all contribute towards that community, share ideas, discuss those ideas, do our due diligence, speed up the process and make money faster than a single person ever could. But again, the very first step is to get you on the side of the winners, to have your first winning trade, to make this here happen. And so again, if you're not making money with that favorite position of mine after 1 month, you will get refunded the premium fee. Of course, I cannot guarantee that all of your trades will be positive, but the one trade that I'm sharing, I'm quite confident in. That's why I give this money back guarantee. I simply want you to start winning early. And then you're taking those wins to grow this even further and to make this whole crypto journey worthwhile, to stop losing and finally become a winner, to finally have those odds in our favor. This here is a sign of market inefficiency. And that's why we are in crypto. In crypto, we don't have effective pricing, thus we can make money. Our competition is not really that strong, especially when we know what we're doing. If we don't just hope for better prices in the future and just continue to burn money. Stop doing this, please. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you on the other side, to chatting with you directly in Telegram as well. So you can sign up via credit card. You can also, if you want to, pay in crypto. So there should also be a link somewhere in crypto again, where you'll chat directly with me in Telegram, and then we can arrange the crypto payment. The minimum duration for crypto payment though is 3 months. So please be aware of this. I cannot do monthly processing with all of those members. Thanks for watching and see you later. Cheers.